Everybody, it's Warren. Now, several thousand Tories participated in this weekend's review of Pierre Poilievre's leadership, and 87% of them voted to keep him around. And polls show a majority of the Conservative base are big fans. But Canadians, in big numbers, just aren't. Conservatives adore Poilievre, and Canadian voters remain deeply unimpressed. And that truth hasn't been changed by the leadership review, which was conducted at the Tory convention in Calgary. There's a liaison strategies poll released this week showing Poilievre underwater everywhere in Canada except Alberta. And Carney, meanwhile, has a net favorable rating of about 23%, and his Liberals are moving up nationally. And if election were held now, seat models show that Carney would win about 50 more seats than Poilievre, which is a big parliamentary majority. Léger, one of the best pollers, found that nearly 80% of Conservatives want Poilievre to remain, and nearly as many Liberal or New Democrat voters want him gone. Now, Conservatives, what are they going to say about that? Conservatives are going to say, well, what do you expect? They'll say that Liberal and New Democrat voters are never going to vote for us. They're never going to like us. And that's fair enough. But it's dumb to be indifferent to political reality, which is what the Canadian Conservative partisans are doing. They're still dramatically out of step with the average Canadian voter, and there's no enthusiasm for their leader outside of the Conservative base, and Conservatives don't seem to care. Now, could Mark Carney become less popular? Of course. Every politician does eventually. After a couple terms in office, they become sick of your face, although my boss, Chrétien, is an exception. But Carney isn't as popular as he is because he has some special political sauce. Carney is prime minister mainly because of Donald Trump. As long as Trump holds power, Carney will too. Canadians despise Trump, and they see Carney as the antidote to the many ills caused by Trump, not Poilievre. Canadian voters have been telling Conservatives for months that they see Poilievre as too extreme, too risky, and fatally too Trump-like. And for months, Conservatives have stubbornly refused to listen. Their convention in Calgary showed them doing it yet again. Now, that all could change, of course. This is politics, after all, where a week is a lifetime. Or it could be that the Conservative Party arrogantly thinks it knows better. My hunch, they don't.